Alright, how's it going, everybody? So today I want to talk about the new Harry Potter sets that were revealed or leaked. It's just the names, so I'm not going to make too many judgments yet, but I do have my opinions on them, and the idea of the sets are enough for me. Um, they can look good, and I believe they will look good, but the idea is enough to make me feel a certain way. So let's go through. Starting with 76386, the girls' bathroom set is going to be $20. It's going to include Harry, Ron, Cat, Hermione, Harry and Ron will have crab and goyle faces, and then it includes a toilet and 3 sinks, and the golden figure is Harry. All right, so I first off I have drawn Cat Hermione. I literally have the figure. If I opened up my notes folder, or not my notes folder, my folders, I could show you it, but I'm not going to. But I have drawn it. And that showcase will be coming after I'm done with MCU, and obviously after I'm done with Harry Potter 1 showcase. I don't know if those are going to be 2 parts. They may, because it takes so long to draw, that buffer time, but I digress. Okay, I love the figures here, and for $20, yes please. But where my problem lies is, well, first off, the idea of the set, just a toilet and 3 sinks. First off, the girls' bathroom, I get that it's unused and it's not really like the context. It's not a girls' bathroom. Hopefully, they don't call it girls' bathroom for their own sake. Whatever. But just like, who wants this? Do something different. I don't know, anything at all. Maybe make a little facade or something, like a room requirement type build. But this is just weird. Like, this is something that I don't even know if I'll buy this, and I don't even know if I'll build the build itself, because it feels so a waste of time. The figures are really good though. Hogwarts, and by the way, with these gold figures, I don't know what to think about them yet, because they could look really cool and interesting. I'm not a big proponent of the anniversary sets having the old style, just because I don't really have a nostalgic thing for that. So, like, when people are like, the 2002 figures look better because they're more classic and less detailed, I'm like, what? Like, how can you even think that? I don't get it. It's one of those things that a lot of LEGO fans say, and I do not understand. But anyway, Hogwarts expansion is up next. $40. Includes brick built Fluffy with molded heads, a tower and walled area with a harp, Harry, Ron, and Hermione again, golden figures, golden Hermione. Alright, I like the idea because there is a part in Hogwarts, it's where they practice Quidditch sometimes in the first couple movies, that is just that. It's like a tower and a walled area. So if this has green, like it probably will, I don't know what to think. I'm just so sad they have green roofs. We'll talk about more, but oh man, I mean, there's some ideas here that would work so well with their current stuff. Okay, I've been avoiding this because it works better later, but it works fine now, and it's weird to not explain. So this is an anniversary series. I think that I was looking forward to the Deathly Hallows line the most, because there's so much potential there, and it never has been realized in LEGO form. So I think I was looking forward to it the most, and just see, how they're going to finish off the first kind of set of the movies. I assumed that they'd continue making Harry Potter sets after they had finished doing Deathly Hallows, so it wouldn't be like a 4-year or 3-year run, 2018, 2019, or I guess 4 years, 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. I assumed that then they'd go back and fill in the gaps, like the obvious ones, like the Shrieking Shack, the Chamber of Secrets, the Final Battle of Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone, some of the trials that they never did in Goblet of Fire, the Ministry, and Grimwald Place and Order of the Phoenix. I could go on, because I am by them drawing the sets right now, and I'm designing these sets, so like I have all these ideas. But I thought they'd go back and fill those in eventually. But now it's kind of unsure. But again, I'm not worried, because someone brought to light the fact that this actually is just an anniversary series and it's nothing more. So this is like what we're going to be getting. And then we're going to get Deathly Hallows, and then we're probably going to get it. So I'm not too angry, But here, we'll talk about it more. Anyway, so Hogwarts expansion. I like this one. Figures could be better. Like let's see an updated Quirrell, maybe some more printing. I don't know, a different face expression for like the Quirrell face, maybe something like that. But cool to see Fluffy. I also wish we got to see the troll. I think that would have been kind of a cool idea with this, is to throw in the troll as well in the first movie, even though this is from the second movie, you know. Kind of works. Hogsmeade, $80. This is the only one that I like. Out of the shops you can do from Hogsmeade, I think these are the two that are the best options. The three broomsticks and Honeydukes, most iconic. It comes with Harry Potter, cool. Dean Thomas, very cool. I like Dean Thomas, and we don't get to see much from Professor McGonagall. We'll see about that. I'm not overly excited because she always wears the same. Lego always makes her in the same outfit, but she has different costumes. Madame Rose Murta, I don't know who that is. A nice addition though. And Mr. and Mrs. Flume, I'm pretty sure they're shop owners. So these two are cool. You know, it's kind of like the novelty people in Diagon Alley. $80 kind of scares me. 2 shops for $80 means they're not going to be too elaborate. I was thinking 100 to 120 maybe. And that way we could get 2 shops that are very kind of fleshed out. But well, we'll see what they do. I think Hogsmeade is a very underdeveloped thing from Lego. I think the best thing they could have done is like kind of 3 waves of Harry Potter, right? So wave 1 would be the first 4 years, and that would be going through the sets 4, and then that with those would come the castle sets, and then wave 2 would be the Diagon Alley wave, where you'd fill in the gaps. It would be maybe 3 years, and in those 3 years they'd give us the Diagon Alley sets, and then the third kind of wave or section or series would be filling in more gaps and doing some redos, because at that point the sets they made the first wave for the castle sets would be like 6 to 7 years old, so they're time for a remake, and that would be the Hogsmeade series. So then or Hogsmeade, yeah, it's Hogsmeade. They spelled that wrong up there, I think. So then by the end of all 3 sections you'd end up with the castles, the Diagon Alley, and Hogsmeade, the 3 iconic parts of the world. But obviously this is a bit an underdeveloped area, but I could see them going back in number 3 and filling in that with the Shrieking Shack coming with another build or just another expansion. It is weird for the anniversary series though. And Goldenrod, cool. Hogwarts Castle. Oh, alright, here we go. So we have $130. It contains the Great Hall, the Great Stair Tower. Roof is green instead of gray. It includes the Chamber of Secrets, not as detailed as the previous version of the Great Hall. It includes the entrance to the chamber and a larger basilisk. Okay, so let's first, before we get to the minifigures. Alright. I like the idea. Essentially because, you know, the Great Hall in green, we've seen that, but maybe seeing just some updated parts of it, it's going to be downscaled, so a lot of me is like, why are we really doing this? But the Great Hall is the most iconic part, and I get its anniversary, so it's more of a nod to those early movies than it is to, you know, to what looks good, honestly. Because the gray looks so much nicer than the green. Like, you do not understand. I've had them both. I have both of them. And when I had them up next to each other, I mean, also the newer ones are better builds, but come on, the gray is so much nicer looking. And I don't know. But then you have the Great Stair Tower, which we kind of have realized. The tower next to the Great Hall, I believe, is supposed to be that. It's supposed to be the stairs. From what I can tell from the movies, they often can get from the stairs to the Great Hall very quickly. So I assume that that's what that is. And with that, like, that's cool again, but we don't have that. Why can't that be, like, that's why I would want it to be in gray. Of course, the Chamber of Secrets is really cool. But just, like, what's the point of the Great Hall being redone in green, like, being done worse? It's not as detailed, and it's in green. What is the point? And then with the Chamber of Secrets, it's like, that's cool. I mean, I've always had the idea that they could easily just do a thing where the build itself, well, you'll see, I actually did that in my Chamber of Secrets, but spoiler, essentially the Chamber of Secrets would line up with the Great Hall set in the little side build, and then you'd be able to put it on top of the Chamber of Secrets. It'd be like a rock formation on the outside, and then it would go down to the like rest of the sets or something like that, so it'd be up and elevated with the Chamber of Secrets under it. I don't know. Sorry, someone just rang my doorbell. And then the minifigures: Harry, Ginny, Dumbledore, Nearly Headless Nick, Lockout and Orange, Colin Creevey, Tom Riddle, and unknown at this time teacher and student. I like the figures a lot. Sorry. Harry, Ginny, Dumbledore, like it. I mean, hopefully Dumbledore is in a new outfit. Hopefully. There are a couple that I drew up. There are some we haven't seen from these early movies. The Headless Nick is weird because he never changes outfits. We just got him in a Great Hall set in 2018. So I find that very strange. Then we have Lockhart. That's cool, because I do need Lockhart. We have Colin. That's cool. We need to see him. Tom Riddle. Okay. He comes in only a book, and I'm not going to buy that, so that's cool. And then a teacher and student. So I actually really like the figure selection here. As long as they do something different with Dumbledore and Nearly Headless Nick, cool. Golden Voldemort. That's going to be interesting. We have the Advent Calendar. This is going to be based off of Philosopher's Stone. Wasn't the first one? The first one was. I don't get it. The first one was. We've had two, and the first one was. It had their sweaters, and it had the Dumbledore from the Great Hall set, which is based off the first movie. Ron, cool. Hermione, cool. And they're probably going to be reused. Griphook, okay, that's cool. I drew up Griphook from the first one. Lego is really underdoing me here, too. On top of being disappointing, they're undercutting me. Dudley and PJs, I drew that as well, but cool. Harry Potter with broken glasses, that makes it less valuable. I don't know why they do that. Alright, so that's just, so yeah, five anniversary sets. I can't complain because they're additions, right? They're giving this as extra things for the anniversary. But they're just, it makes me half sad and half scared. I think I can't give my opinions on the idea of it will most likely change when we see the final product, right? Because if they can show off a build that just is like, damn, maybe the green roofs look better, right? Then I may be like, ooh, I like it. But the idea of it kind of scares me. And also the fact that I was so excited for them to revisit Chamber of Secrets and Sorcerer's Stone because there's so much missed potential there. And I do understand why, because, what their thing was 2018, we're going to have this one wave that comes out, and it will encompass 1 and 2, I believe. And the next year, we'll have the 1 or maybe 2 waves come out, and that will encompass 3 and 4, 2020, 5 and 6. And then we'll kind of go in there and maybe have some mismatch, whatever we want to do. But the general idea sticks in 20, and then we'll go. And then my idea was, people were like, maybe the line will end. But I was thinking, obvious things like Shrieking Shack that were never made. Obvious parts of the tower that have never been made, like the classrooms. It's a very iconic section that kind of comes off of what we have, and we don't have that. It's one of the Hogwarts pieces that are going to be in my custom sets. So people are talking about how maybe there's going to be a Ninjago City like build that will be Gringotts. Many people believe. I agree. That will be the Golden Dumbledore, and I think Golden Dumbledore is the coolest idea. Let's talk about the Deathly Hallows sets quickly. D2C will probably, this guy said right here, Gringotts. I think it'll be Gringotts. I think it'll be Gringotts and then another shop, because I don't think they're going to do 250 solo Gringotts. I think it may be just a huge Gringotts that's the pieces of like 3 buildings from the Diagon Alley set, and then like the pieces to make up the extra like $50 is going to be one more hefty Diagon Alley build. Like my idea for Gringotts, I custom drew it. I really want to show these off because Lego's going to release these before I do. Is Gringotts, and it comes with Madame Duke's shop. I think. Wait, no, Madame Maxine. Madame Maxine. Could literally open the folder right now and show you guys, but I'm not going to. $60. I don't know what that could be, to be honest. That could be Grimwald or wherever Harry's parents lived. Here, I'm going to take out my plans, my design plans for the sets, and take a look at what I have written down to see if I can get any ideas. So we have the dot. I think that the $40 set could be a Hogwarts expansion, and it would be the dock where Snape dies. I know that they often don't represent that, but the docking boat station, because I don't know what else they would do for an expansion of this. Okay, the 120 is the Hogwarts expansion. I believe that this will be the classrooms. I don't know how they're gonna represent it, but the classrooms, I believe that is it. That's what that's gonna be. Let's see. We got here, Deathly Hallows. So we have Malfoy Manor. That could be the 120 as well. I could see them doing a pretty hefty Malfoy Manor, but it is only like bad stuff happens there. For $60, I could easily see Luna Lovegood's house. That's a really cool build. You could get, Mr. Lovegood, the new minister, Harry, Ron, Hermione, a Death Eater, one who's like kind of a bad, the particularly weird dude, the one with the craggly weird hair. Luna in her special outfit, Charlie maybe. For $40, they could do the Ministry Break-In, So, I want to see what this guy said. Wait, I will when it becomes public, so he knows? I don't know, dude. $40. All right. That could be Ministry Break-In. You could get new minister there. You could get the people that Ron and Harry, Hermione transform into. You could get Umbridge. The pinstripe dude with the long hair. You could use that new hairpiece for that. You have Bill's house you could do. I could see that being 60 or 40. I could also see a Gringotts escape with the dragon. We also have the what's Viaduct? You could do like a small part of the tower Viaduct. I don't really know what this 30 could be. I'm looking at what I have, and everything I have is like pretty pricey. Obviously, because I don't have to make things work in the same way that Lego does. I don't know. It doesn't have to be from Harry Potter 1 or 2. It could be like the owl post. I would love a room or requirement update, honestly. I think that they didn't do that too well. Godric's Hollow could be one of them. It's pretty dark though. So those are the ideas. I don't know. Overall, this has been a lot of rambling. I don't even know if anyone's going to stick around, but I just need to let it out so I'm not thinking to myself the whole time. Oh, man. Well, I have all the 2018 sets now, and I am in the process of collecting 2019 sets, and then I'm going to get 2020 sets, and then I'm going to get 2021 sets eventually. Hopefully they're good. I'll probably do an updated version because I am passionate about Harry Potter, and also I do like this. I hope they do this. I want more Marvel. Always more Marvel. Anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye.